Mortain font des photos, c'est top.
Prefects, deputy, senators, mayor, distinguished guests, messieurs and mesdames. Greetings to you all on behalf of the Adjutant General of the North Carolina National Guard, Major General Gregory A. Lusk, and Colonel Robert Bumgardner, Commander, 30th Armored Brigade Combat Team, Old Hickory. Heroism is never out of date was the title of an article written by World War II veteran and historian Mortain in 1958 about the Battle of Mortain. As we stand on this hallowed ground today, we here today have certainly not forgotten the heroism and sacrifice made by American citizen soldiers here 75 years ago. What perhaps has been overlooked by modern day historians is the significance of this battle and of its rightful place in not only the Normandy campaign, but in the European theater of World War II. Most World War II histories of the Normandy campaign reduced the battle to a single battalion, fighting alone here surrounded on Hill 314. But it was more. It was a single American division resisting a counterattack the quality and size of which would not be replicated in the European theater of operations. Operation Lüttich was Hitler's plan to drive a wedge through the center of the Allied lines and capture the port of Avranches. Had they succeeded, Bradley, Patton, and Montgomery would never have had the chance to create the Falaise Pocket where most of the 7th German Army would be captured. To withstand such an attack, the 30th Division had to put forth a total team effort. Not only did the 2nd Battalion, 120th Infantry hold the hill here at 314, elements of 1st Battalion, 120th Infantry held at Hill 285. Elements of the 823rd Tank Destroyer Company held out along roadblocks near La Abbe Blanche. 1st Battalion, 117th held on near St. Bartholomew. And elements of the 119th Infantry with Combat Command B of the 3rd Armored Division, reinforcing the 30th, stopped the Panzer advance near Les Maisonneuves-Adly. The 30th Division artillery provided fire support and in some cases attempted resupply by shell and air. Engineers, cooks, clerks, all assumed roles as infantrymen to check the enemy advance. In a recently rediscovered award recommendation dated 1947, written by Lieutenant General J. Lawton Collins, the 7th Corps commander wrote, and I quote, "The German High Command fully realized that the outcome of the battle now in progress would decide the issue of the struggle in Western Europe, and possibly even the war itself," end quote. Failure here at Mortain by members of the 30th Infantry Division would have caused a revision of Allied plans second only to failure at Normandy on D-Day. In comparison to Hitler's other counteroffensive in December of 1944, the closing of the Avranches-Mortain corridor would have been probably a greater tactical success for the enemy than the reduction of the Bastogne defenses, end quote. Victory here at Mortain had strategic ramifications that are often overlooked by modern-day historians. However, today is about those who fought here. When you talk to these surviving veterans of the battle, very few, if any, understood at that time what they were up against or the strategic implications of their victory at the time. They tenaciously held their ground against overwhelming odds because it was their duty, and they did not want to let their fellow soldier down. These citizen soldiers recognized the key terrain, and they held it in small groups despite a lack of communication, food, ammunition, and guidance from their higher headquarters. Outnumbered with little armor and no time to prepare or refine their defensive positions, militarily, the 30th Infantry Division should not have prevailed, but they did. What an honor is it to stand with the surviving veterans of this battle on the very same terrain they defended 75 years ago. We thank you for what you did here. We remember and honor your friends and comrades who gave their last full measure of devotion here, as well as those who are with us today now only in spirit. To paraphrase American President Abraham Lincoln, no one will long remember what we say here, but we can never forget what they did here. Heroism will never go out of date. Old Hickory, remember Mortain.
Car nous jugeons que ce devoir de mémoire est capital. Voici en quelques mots le déroulement de notre cérémonie. Donc, la montée des couleurs dans quelques instants qui s'établira en deux phases. D'abord la montée des couleurs nationales, puis dans un deuxième temps les couleurs des États-Unis. Suivi d'une invocation par Pascal Pien, curé doyen de la paroisse Saint-Évroult, puis la phase des allocutions par M. Hervé Desserroirs, le maire de Mortain-Bocage, M. Bertrand Sort, député, le général Hunt, Monsieur le représentant de l'ambassade des États-Unis, Monsieur le sous-préfet n'est pas là. Entre chaque phase d'allocution, les élèves ici présents interviendront soit pour un chant, soit pour un message, soit pour une poésie. Et après chaque intervention des élèves, il y aura un lâcher d'une vingtaine de pigeons. Après, ce sera le dépôt de gerbes, tout l'hommage aux morts, les hymnes nationaux et enfin le retrait de la garde au drapeau. Attention. Attention pour les couleurs. Ah oui.
pour la ville de Mortain-Bocage, M. Hervé Disselwer,